Alright, hello and good luck to our MVP. I don't think I've ever felt so happy passing two Wingsteed riders in a draft. Um, Now, this is a super interesting mulligan decision. We have two lands and then a whole bunch of high stuff here. We're playing our 18, so we should be able to get there, but I don't think I have a whole lot. I mean, if one land were to start making this hand happen, I'd be cool with that. But unfortunately, it isn't. Ah, yeah, this is way better. I definitely love this. Worst comes to worst, we play Baleful Eidolon on turn 2, and hopefully we draw planes in our first two draw steps to get the Phalanx Leader online and the Scourge Mark. But looks like we got defense for days, and that's not a bad thing. Black what? How controlly are you? You want my Erebos, don't you? Ooh, black-green, super controlly. Alright, this might be where I play into that a little bit. Love having our turn 2 Phalanx Leader. Trying to decide if I want to play my Scourge Mark on it right now. I kind of want to save that for some more value later on. So maybe I just go ahead and play the Baleful Eidolon right now. Pharika's Cure would just kind of eat my Phalanx Leader even if I trigger it. So I think what we do... Bash in for 1. Because there's no Flash Dude at this level. So we get our 1 point in. I think I just play a Baleful Eidolon and hopefully draw another land next turn to play the Emissary, and then we're just going to start going off with our hand. If I don't draw a land next turn, I'll play another Baleful Eidolon and Scourge Mark the Phalanx Leader. Is this Pharika's Cure? No, it's not, which is very good. Ooh! I don't remember what Pelukrinos does. I know it's awesome. I'm trying to become monsters that left damage. Yes, I need to remember that guy. So I need to kill it. Right now I can only do it once, but still an issue. Yay! Get this guy down, and we'll start going to town in the near future. Passing the turn. Pelukrinos. So, it can become a 7/7 and wipe out my board. Aww. My opponent should do this like right now, right? It's 1. Oh no, it's just 1, right? Never mind. It'd only be Monstrosity 1. No, it'd be Monstrosity 2. Yeah, do it now. Fire off your Pelukrinos. That's a 3 for 1, and then you have a 7/7 to bash in for. Oh, getting greedy, buddy boy. My opponent does have some nasty fatties, so we're going to start drawing our removal spells somewhat soon. Ideally we draw a land. Yeah, now we can Eidolon up our Phalanx Leader, attack in. And I want to start getting some power and toughness on the board with this Phalanx Leader so that Pelukrinos doesn't completely wreck. Issues, we still don't really have attacks. Because if I attack in with the Baleful Eidolon, so next turn, it still can only become a 7/7. 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6. These guys are nice and protected because of Death Touch. So we're actually in an okay place right now to where we're going to pass the turn. Despite Pelukrinos being able to take out like the Emissary if it wants. And that certainly will be an issue, but being able to intimidate up the Phalanx Leader might be very, very key. My opponent should definitely be thinking about doing this monstrosity right now in order to take care of the Emissary, because if I get to Phalanx Leader one more time, then the Emissary is able to start bashing in, we can tap down Pelukrinos, the Asp doesn't trade with it, and the Asp has to like take out like one of our Death Touch dudes, and then we're in a really good spot. If I draw land, then that's just going to be nutty. Looks like Polukranos is taking out the Emissary, though, right now. As Polukranos should. Oh no, Lash of the Whip. Well, now that's a bummer. Can't do anything about that. Still kind of okay? Maybe? Because I can Scourge Mark the Emissary and still at least offer a trade. Let's see what we draw here. Ooh, Abhorrent Overlord. Cool. So that will get good. It means I kind of want to keep my Baleful Eidolons around. What do I want to kill more? The Asp or the Polukranos? Mind you, I can't technically kill either of them. We're pretty set on defense with them, but Polukranos can get... Yeah, I think I need to offer killing the Polukranos, because once it monstrosities, we're dead, right? Yeah. That's cool. At least we have a follow-up. We're going to tap down the Asp, offer a trade here. There's a boon of Erebos we get kind of gotten, but I'm assuming that's not being played in this kind of deck. These Eidolons are kind of key in keeping the big old fatties around, and it also keeps Polukranos from going super insane on Monstrosity. Vulpine Goliath? Ugh, so much fattiness. Who knows, maybe Scholar's going to get us there. Just stay on D. Well, that's kind of sweet. So what do I want to attack in with? Heliod's Emissary, of course. We'll go ahead and put the Lampid on the Emissary, bash in for 7. No one can block. That's kind of nice. It pretty much forces Polukranos to take this guy out right now. And it still puts us in a decent position with our life gain and our death touch dudes and a Abhorrent Overlord following out later. The issue is Polukranos is still going to be a gigantic, humongous dude. Doesn't matter which guy I tap down. My guy's Intimidate. And actually, don't they still trade right now? Yeah, but more than likely there's a land coming down next turn, and then Polukranos can just eat the Emissary. Yep, there it goes. The Lampad and the Theros Scholar should, Scholar of Theros, should be able to get us there. I think. Polukranos kills Heliod's Emissary, can't attack as an 8/8 because I've already taken 7 damage from the Emissary. We get our 2/2 back. My opponent can try to start bashing in, but our Eidolons will just eat the big old guys. And then we're able to do at least 4 points of damage next turn by attacking with the Lampid and doing Scholar of Theros, possibly getting the Abhorrent Overlord line. Ooh, but that's really now going to change things. Luckily, that gets us another hit with the Emissary, so I think we're okay. What else does my opponent have? Opponent has 3 mana available. Oh, and a Reverend Hunter. That's huge. Alright, Baleful Eidolons. We need your dreams to come true right now. So we'll hit our opponent back down to 7. 8, 9, down to 5. Alright. I think I just have to do blocks with the Baleful Eidolons. They have to just take out fatties in general anyway. It sucks because we have these guys coming through, but I think we have enough. Oops. Save an extra point of damage here. But I think we have this race in hand. I don't know. It's gonna be tricky. But we draw our land to get our Overlord online, which means my opponent can't take out both the threats, and then we're in a really good shape. I'm trying to think how we lose this. We have basically two lethal situations on the board, our Flyers and our Heliod's Emissary. So we can chump a Reverent Hunter or Plukranos. And Plukranos can only take out one of our big dudes, because it only gets to be an 8/8. So two guys chump. I have one guy left to sacrifice the Overlord, and then one left to finish the lethal damage. There could be some more life gain coming out. Okay. So if I block here, my opponent can't kill the Emissary, then we win, right? And maximum we take is 3. If there's another Disciple, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's another 7 points of damage coming down. I think we can still get it with the Overlord. Again, we sacrifice a Harpy, get to keep our Flyers, and we're taking it for a bunch in the air. There we go. Thought we had it. What do we have next turn? Ooh, and a dude. That's always nice. Well, my opponent is playing the control colors. We didn't see any black creatures, though, that were relevant. Interesting. Just a whole bunch of green fatties. And they came on turn, so I don't know if this Erebos or Evangel of Heliod is going to matter. And honestly, I don't like the Evangel, as we saw my opponent being able to just have a bunch of dudes down. We need evasion more, and all these 1/1s are going to be kind of a waste of life. I'm just worried. I mean, my opponent is playing black, but I didn't see black creatures. What's bad against my opponent? No, I like my removal. Actually, I'm keeping this the way it is. When I see some relevant black creatures, I'll bring Dark Betrayal. I assume they are being played, so I could maybe bring one in against Divine Verdict, but for all I know, my opponent is just doing like the mono green thing with like a little bit of a black splash for the removal, like the Lash of the Whip or whatever. So until I see something that I care about, we'll keep it the same way. My opponent playing first. Yep. And we got to keep. Sweet. 2, 3, 4, and then a 5 removal spell. Can't complain about that. And of course we're going to draw a Phalanx Leader. Right? Right. Of course we are. And another land. That's still good no matter what. Alright. Go Baleful Eidolon! Alright. Righty. Uno point. So we're going lands for a wee while. I'd like to start drawing some spells at some point. My opponent is stuck on lands. Ooh, I'm happy to get a Phalanx Leader down. Or do I just... Actually, you know what? I think since I'm not going to be putting anything on the Phalanx Leader for a while, we're just going to go and get the Emissary down. A little bit more relevant. Has a lot more pressure on the board. And since my opponent has Stumble, that's going to mean whatever creature does come down next turn, we're going to be in really good shape to just take it out of the way with the Heliod's Emissary. Because Heliod's Emissary is nutty. Go, Elmer! Gosh, I mean, I'm glad we have this Phalanx Leader, but dang. It's the only spell we've drawn so far. The rest have been lands. We get to drain one more for the turn. My opponent did draw land, so maybe they'll start having ways to get out of this. I don't see it though, because the Emissary. What at 4 can come down? I guess Polukranos, but even then we get a bash for another 3, 4, 5, 6. That's just gonna be hard, super hard. My opponent will be really far behind at that point. Pharika's Cure could take out the Phalanx Leader, and I'm A-okay with that. Yep, there it goes. That's fine. You gain 2 life. Spell? I guess I shouldn't complain, considering how far ahead we are. Hey, another Phalanx Leader. That's kind of nutty, though. My opponent's got to be annoyed at that, right? No, now take out the Emissary with the Lash the Whips. We still have an ability with the Scholar of Atheros, and then we have our Lash to take out any play. Although my opponent has some super duper fatties to where Lash isn't entirely awesome. I do feel confident. I am not going to lie. I didn't even play a land. That was stupid. I should pay attention to that more. I assume this is a game, but I guess we'll see. What is it, Lash of the Whip? Boomsater? Oh wait, that's not much Boomsater costs. It costs 3. Yep, there's the Lash. Okay. It's down, alright. But you're still taking 3, 5 in a turn. So my opponent has to kill a Scholar right now. And if that basically means a Sip of Hemlock, which I can respond to with 2 pumps, and then I get attack in for 2 because my opponent's tapped out. So yeah, that's it. We'll see you in round 2 with our crazy black-white deck.